Hey guys, so I promised you a video about how I quilted that red quilt. Okay, so when I was doing this quilt, I had to quilt these red feathers first and then build the rest of the designs after that. Which means on the way down here, I had to roll down to where the feathers were while leaving this part unquilted, which can be a little bit difficult. I learned how to make that less difficult from my mom, who's Rose City Quilter. So she's going to explain to you what to do and why it's important. So we're going to fake it on this quilt. We wouldn't actually have to do this on this quilt because we don't plan on going back and forth, but it's the one that loaded, so that's the one we're going to talk about. So take it away, Mom.
Okay, so what happens when you skip an area of quilting and roll it up on your frame is the quilting kind of acts like gathering or basting and holds everything in place. And when it's not quilted and you roll it up on this roll, everything gets all wrinkled up and can cause a real mess. So, okay, so we're gonna pretend that this area here is quilted, this area here is unquilted, and down here we're gonna quilt again. So in this area here, I'm gonna put some pins. Now I like I think they're called corsage pins. They might be called hat pins. They're just a really nice big stiff pin. And I reach underneath the frame so I can get my hand under there, and I just put pins in. Now it's very important to keep those pins going parallel to your bars because they're going to be rolled up in the quilt, and obviously if I put them this way they're going to bend. And so I try and put quite a few pins into the area that's going to be unquilted. And notice how I'm staggering them from where they were in the first row as I come along here with the second row. And they're really quite close because both Kathleen and I tend to do dance quilting. So if you're not quilting it, you have to put in the pins densely, and that helps maintain the... It's just like if you quilt one area really dense and another area you quilt not dense, it's not going to roll up nicely. So it's kind of the same effect by putting the pins in. That's all there is to it, folks. You just pin that area. Then when you roll it up, those pins just disappear onto there. Then when you're ready to quilt that area and you roll back to it, you just simply take the pins out and quilt the area.
Thanks, Mom. You can check her out at rosecityquilter.ca or on Instagram is @rosecityquilter, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.